Whispers of dust. Once upon a time, in a small town called Willowville, there lived a young girl named Lily. Lily was a curious and imaginative child who loved to read and write. She had a special fondness for poetry and dreamed of becoming a famous poet one day. One sunny morning, as Lily was sitting in her room, she heard her mother complain about the clutter in the attic. Lily's ears perked up with excitement. She saw this as an invitation to explore the attic and discover hidden treasures. She scarcely could contain her enthusiasm as she rushed upstairs to begin her adventure. As Lily climbed the creaky wooden stairs to the attic, she couldn't help but imagine the treasures that awaited her. She preferred to believe that the attic was filled with old books, antique jewelry, and mysterious artifacts just waiting to be found. Finally, she reached the entrance to the attic and pushed the door open. The room was dimly lit, with sunlight streaming through the dusty windows. Lily carefully stepped inside, taking in the sight of old furniture, dusty boxes, and cobwebs hanging from the ceiling. As she made her way through the clutter, her eyes fell upon a minute envelope tucked away in a corner. Curiosity got the better of her, and she quickly picked it up. The envelope was yellowed with age and felt delicate in her hands. Lily's heart raced as she opened the envelope, revealing a handwritten letter. To her surprise, the letter was a poem, penned by a mysterious poet from long ago. The words flowed beautifully, painting vivid pictures in her mind. With each line she read, Lily felt a sense of satisfaction and connection. It was as if the poet's words were meant specifically for her. She was captivated by the poet's ability to evoke emotions with mere words. Inspired by the poem, Lily decided to try her own hand at writing. She found an old notebook in the attic and began jotting down her thoughts and feelings. The words flowed freely from her pen, as if her imagination had been unleashed. Days turned into weeks, and Lily spent every spare moment in the attic, lost in her world of words. She discovered more poems and stories hidden among the boxes and trunks. Each new find fueled her passion for writing and further ignited her dreams of becoming a poet. Lily's newfound love for poetry brought joy and fulfillment to her life. She realized that within the attic's clutter and dust lay a world of inspiration waiting to be explored. The attic became her sanctuary, a place where she could immerse herself in the beauty of words and unlock her creative potential. From that day forward, Lily continued to write and express herself through poetry. She knew that she had found her true calling, thanks to the attic's invitation to explore. And as she grew older, Lily's words would touch the hearts of many, just as the mysterious poet's words had touched hers all those years ago. End of story. Let's understand and revise some of the words we covered in the story. Fondness. Fondness refers to a feeling of affection or liking for someone or something. It implies having a positive and warm attitude towards a particular person, object, or activity. Complain. Complain means to express dissatisfaction or discontentment about something. When someone complains, they voice their grievances or negative feelings regarding a situation or an issue. Clutter. Clutter refers to a messy or disorganized collection of objects, creating a sense of disorder or confusion. It describes a situation where things are scattered or piled up in an untidy manner. Attic. An attic is a space or room located just below the roof of a house. It is often used for storage purposes and is typically accessed through a small door or staircase. Perked up. When something perks up, it means to become more attentive, interested, or alert. It is often used to describe a sudden increase in attention or enthusiasm in response to something that catches one's interest. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm refers to a strong and eager interest or excitement towards something. It is a feeling of being passionate, motivated, and fully engaged in an activity or pursuit. Cobweb. A cobweb is a tangled mass of fine thread spun by spiders to catch their prey. Figuratively, it can represent something that is neglected, old, or dusty. Invitation. An invitation is a request or gesture inviting someone to participate in an event, activity, or gathering. It is a way of extending a welcoming offer or opportunity to another person. Scarcely. Scarcely means barely or hardly. It indicates a small or limited amount, suggesting that something is almost not present or just barely existing. Prefer. To prefer means to have a greater liking or inclination towards one thing over another. It implies having a choice or a stronger preference for a particular option. Poet. A poet is a person who writes poetry, a form of literary expression that uses language and imagery to convey emotions, ideas, or experiences in a creative and artistic manner. Satisfy. To satisfy means to fulfill or meet someone's desires, needs, or expectations. It implies providing contentment or gratification by meeting certain requirements or achieving a particular outcome. Entrance. Entrance refers to a doorway or opening that allows access to a space or a building. It is the point of entry or the act of entering a place. Minute. Minute can have two meanings. It can refer to a unit of time equal to 60 seconds. It can also mean something extremely small or insignificant in size or importance. Envelope. An envelope is a flat paper container used for enclosing letters or documents. It typically has a flap that can be sealed to protect the contents inside. Jotting down. Jotting down means quickly writing or making brief notes about something. It involves recording or capturing information or ideas in a concise and hasty manner. Sanctuary. A sanctuary is a safe and peaceful place that provides refuge or protection from harm or stress. It can be a physical location or a metaphorical space that offers tranquility and solace. Immerse. To immerse means to fully involve or engage oneself in an activity or an experience. It implies deep concentration, absorption, or complete submergence in a particular task or environment.